slip away. Gen.G putting away 4 goals was enough to best Team Liquid in that Game 5. Over to Neo Tokyo now.
It's not pictured in Neo Tokyo, but there's a giant scrapyard behind the stadium of all the teams that have been eliminated on this field. It could happen to Gen.G. Jack trying to take this one to Champions Field. Nice pass, nice shot, nice goal!
That is 3 games in a row that Gen.G have set up this exact play. And it comes off a poor touch from Liquid. It comes out to Chronic off the pass from Nolly. And that's been their bread and butter here in the first opening seconds of the last 3 games.
Really has been effective. Those passes have caught Liquid out a couple of times. And the kickoffs also have not really been going Liquid's way. This one for Gen.G. One touch underneath them, and oh man, Gen.G really crashed that one. All 3 players creeping up towards the box.
So now Liquid playing from behind once again. They'd love to close this one out in Game 6.
Liquid still have a timeout in their back pocket. If this one does go 7, they can stall, but what a save. Apparently Jack gets credit for it. It jettisoned out of there.
See if those solo plays can work. Oski tries to get the dunk on apparently Jack. Now a Chronic. What can he do with it from the corner? He's got options. Teammates inside the box, and still opportunities here for Team Liquid. Another setup. Oski now off the ceiling, dunking apparently Jack. It's still the defense from Gen.G holding on quite nicely here. Nolly's got to go, and Chronic makes the stop on the clear. And Gen.G still holding on defensively.
Oh, Jack's just getting to these touches. He's made a lot of the big stops on that defensive stand. Now they get a chance on a counter. He comes back from deep in the third, and he lost. Nolly has to secure the boost. He gets bumped by Otto. Lets Oski come in. Oski's been a big threat when he's behind the ball, but Gen.G have done a good job shortening up the space between him. Still, these touches so close to Liquid players. And these are true 50-50s on defense right now. That one a little high for Oski, and it bounces awkwardly here. And a Chronic couldn't grab a hold of the ball, but they get lucky with a Chronic not being able to handle it.
And unfortunately, that touch from Nolly, not great. Not holding on to possession. Team Liquid just take that one away, but fortunately came back to Gen.G now. Apparently Jack, and he weave through, and Team Liquid able to jump in front.
Jack, full tank of boost, and forced to 50, got in front of it. Freezing Liquid in the corner. Oski somehow comes up with that touch. A big shot! Whoa. Another big goal for Chronic!
He's been looking good here in the last couple of games. He's had a couple solo plays, and now this one, driving it to the far side. And Gen.G double up here in Game 6.
Too powerful for Liquid to handle, and all of a sudden, with half of the game to go, Gen.G are in position to force this to go to Champions Field. The Team Liquid's offense has been high-powered. Oski hasn't had nearly as much success. He's been challenged out of the plays. And now Nolly, 2-on-1, but they couldn't get a bump, they couldn't get the shot. Chronic trying to lob it to Jack, cut off by a Chronic. This is dangerous as Liquid come the other way. That is open. He puts it right on target.
He makes it look so easy too, as he takes to the sky, beating the defenders, and then takes it himself with the redirect. It's wide open, and if you can do it, why not? Team Liquid get one back.
He knew it. Whole new ball game with that one. Gen.G, got him on the kickoff. That's not as dangerous as it might have looked initially.
Team Liquid, one of those teams too. I mean, we all know it. When they're behind the ball individually, they can make anything happen. We've seen it in this tournament alone. And right there's a perfect example for a Chronic. Now Team Liquid trying to press again. A Chronic rotating all the way back. Otto having to push through. A Chronic comes through now. Looking for follow-up. Team Liquid trying to press here. Oski is beat, and apparently Jack gets out for Gen.G. Tries to bring it down. Tries to beat over a Chronic, pops it up. And Team Liquid get out.
Felt like Jack rushed that touch. I'm not sure if he knew exactly when a Chronic was coming on the play. Now the double's left open. The net almost found. A Chronic gonna get to the far side. He's got the boost. Can he find his team? He might just take it himself. With 2 resets, but 2 commit from Gen.G. Oski came in a little early. That's too light of a touch and a massive clear. Jack down the field. The net, the reset, taken away.
A Chronic quickly rotated out. He knew the counterattack was on for Gen.G. This one popped up for Oski. A pass back. Team Liquid trying to set something up off the back wall.
Whoa.
No follow-up there. Chronic wasn't sure about it as Nolly doesn't get the touch.
Otto having to come back. Liquid, they're having to rotate back a little bit farther each time on these 50s. They keep creeping up. They feel the need to get this goal. They have to be careful because apparently Jack cannot stop. You can't stop apparently Jack.
What happened to the Team Liquid defense here? Chronic was the last man back. There's nobody home on the Team Liquid half. And Gen.G 3-1 here in Game 6 with 42 on the clock.
They had challenge confidence, Team Liquid. And then it started going away, but they didn't start positioning like it was going away. The optimism was still there, but the scoreboard says something different. 30 seconds for Gen.G to force our first quarterfinal to Champions Field. They just gotta hang on, but Liquid, you know when there's time left, there's always a chance. They get a demo to clear space for Otto against apparently Jack. Now back over to a Chronic. He makes one work, makes the fake. Oski won, but apparently Jack has upgraded, and there's Chronic to back him up. Oski, one more. He doesn't get the touch, he leaves it. Goal!
They finally break through with 5 seconds left. So many shots going through for Team Liquid. 10 now here in Game 6. And they need a quality kickoff to send this one to overtime.
Gotta watch out, not just for the fake, but really anything. These kickoffs have been wild. And it goes nowhere for Liquid. They let it go to the back wall. A Chronic denied.
Wow.
Otto popping it up. Oski looking for a clear out. He's got Otto. He knows a Chronic has to get to it, but apparently Jack's already in the air. Chronic sitting around as well. Got the dunk. Gen.G gets to Champions Field!
Gen.G heating up light here in this series, earning themselves a Game 7. And Jorby, I don't want to keep bringing it up. We talked about the parallels in that interview with the Chronic yesterday after the